Alright, so in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how you can turn any bonus bet into 65% of its value risk-free. In 2 minutes, I made $33 absolutely risk-free. Don't even have to watch the match. Pay attention, I'm going to show you how I did it. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is we need to find a team within the range of around about $4 to $9. Now, Indiana here falls right on the border of that $4 to $9, and we're going to add them into the slip here for the time being. We have a $50 bonus ready to go. I'm going to add that in as well. And I'm basically going to show you exactly how I would proceed from here. So the next thing you need to do, obviously we aren't gambling here. We're not hoping Indiana's going to win. It's not a tip. We're not going to try and ride at home. We're going to methodically, robotically, unemotionally just go and place the exact same return on the Dallas Mavericks here. So that no matter what happens, we cannot lose and we're guaranteed to make at least $33 absolutely risk-free. Now, we need to go on a different agency. We can't do this on the same company. So we're going to go across to Top Sport, where I've found that the Dallas Mavericks, the team that Indiana is paying, is actually $1.30. We're going to go to the Hussla Squad calculator here. If you want to know where that is, go to the hustlasquad.com, go to calculators, click Australia, then go to two-way, and then you're going to go down to two-way Dutch bonus calculator stake not returned. And this is going to do everything for you. We have a $50 bonus here. We're going to put that in. The bonus selection is $3.90. We're going to chuck that in here, the non-favorite. And then we're going to put in the odds of the favorite, which are Dallas. They're $1.30. And that calculator here is going to do everything for you. So this green stake here is what we're going to put on the Dallas Mavericks to make sure that the returns are exactly the same. Now, this figure here shows $111.54. I'm not going to use decimals. That's a big no-no. We're going to round down to the nearest 5. And in this case, I'm going to put $110 on the Dallas Mavericks. So let's go ahead and place those bets now. First bet, I'm going to put on Indiana. $50 bonus at $3.90. That bet is starting in 8 minutes. So let's get that one on. Bang, that one's on. And then we're going to go to Top Sport and put $110 on the Dallas Mavericks. Going to confirm that. And as you can see, the potential return is 143. That bet is also on. So basically what's happened here is we've placed 2 bets on 2 different teams, on 2 different companies. And no matter what happens, we are going to make at least $33 absolutely risk-free. I'm going to run you through a really detailed explanation of the mathematics behind what we just did. We placed 2 bets. And those 2 bets, let's walk you through them. The first bet was a $50 bonus at $3.90. So in Australia, most bonus bets, if not every single company, does not give the $50 back when you place the bonus bet, or they don't give the bonus bet stake back when you place the bet. So 50 times $3.90 with a cash bet would normally return $195. However, this was with the bonus bet. And this is why we select the stake not returned calculator, because this is going to take the stake away for you. The stake of that bonus was $50. So we're not going to get that $50 back if that Indiana bet wins. So they're going to take that off. So the return of Indiana is 145. So we knew that $145 was going to be returned if Indiana wins. If you were to just leave that bonus bet and not place a single cent on anything else, if Indiana wins, you're going to make $145. But if Indiana lose, then you're not going to make anything. You're just going to lose your $50 bonus bet. Where we can guarantee profit is we back Dallas as well. So the simple formula of how this $111.54 stake on Dallas came about is simply 145 divided by the odds of the other team. And that's going to give you the exact number we see there, obviously with the rounding to 54 cents. But if you were to place $111.53 on Dallas at $1.30, you're going to get back $145. Obviously the rounding error there. But no matter what happens, we are now in a position where we're going to get back $145 no matter what. But our only investment of cash money, real money, the bonus, not ours, is only $111. So we would make $33.46 no matter what. In our example, we rounded this down to 110, meaning that we're only going to make $33 or $35. In terms of percentages, you're probably wondering, well, hang on, there's only $33. What the fuck's that going to do? This principle can be applied to any bonus that you get. Okay, it must be said though, it's not the most efficient or the most profitable way to turn a bonus over, but it's the easiest way to understand this principle or this fundamental idea that you need to know if you are going to learn the more advanced stuff, which is talked about through our free course, through our Platinum Squad. You can apply this exact principle on horse racing, requiring Betfair and things that are going to be way more complex. But if you have any bonus bet that you get from this point on in time, Turn it over risk-free instead of throwing it at a roughie and trying to make $1,000 off it. I promise you, if you apply this to your betting, your mindset will change around betting forever. And you'll probably never look at betting the same way again. Any bonus that you get should be turned into 65% of its value risk-free. $100 bonus, $65. $200 bonus, $130. $500 bonus, over $300 risk-free. So after watching the video, there's now going to be a couple of rules that you need to be aware of if you are going to be applying this to your own bonus bets. The first rule is your bonus bet selection must be between the odds of around about $4 to $9. Obviously in the example here we used $3.90, so we were able to still get around about that 65% minimum that we want to be aiming for. If you're wondering kind of what odds are right or wrong, you want to get the highest possible odds on the non-favorite where the bonus is going to get, and then you're going to find the highest possible odds on the favorite. So in our example we got $3.90 and $1.30. If the favorite was sitting at kind of $1.26, you can chuck that into the calculator and see what you would have got. You probably would have got lower towards the high 50%, which we don't want to get. We want to get a minimum of 65% on your bonus turnover. So that's the first one. Bonus bet odds between $4 to $9. The second rule, most important one, is place these bets across two different bookmakers. You cannot do the same thing on the same bookmaker and show them what you're doing. You place the bonus on one company and the cash bet on the favorite on the opposite team on another company. Really important. The third thing is only ever use whole numbers. Don't use decimals. Rookies use decimals. People get banned if they use decimals. You are literally like a deer in headlights if you use decimals. Make sure you always use an event where there are only two outcomes. An NBA match is a classic example of a match which only has two possible outcomes. You could not apply this to an event such as the English Premier League where there is a draw option, because if the draw hits, both your bets lose. The draw wins, you lose the bonus and you lose the cash bet and you lose money. This isn't the method that you need to use for soccer. If you want to use soccer methods, there is a 3-way Dutching video that I'll put linked in the description if you want to go and watch that one. And if you come across odds that the calculator, you put into the calculator and comes up with like 130% bonus turnover, you think you've discovered gold, there'll be a mistake somewhere, I can almost guarantee. So double check everything. Make sure your returns are exactly the same, if not really close. Obviously with the rounding, you're not always going to get exactly the same. But if you're getting 145 back on one team and then the bet says 320 on the second bet, you've obviously done something wrong. So those rules are something to consider as well. The basic principles remain the same though. If you're always matching the return of two different bets on two different teams, then you're going to be doing the majority of the stuff right. If you have any questions, again, please message us on Instagram. Go and do the free course. There's a shit ton more information to learn. Or if you want to go a step further, you can obviously book a free call with myself or Tom. All the relevant links will be in the description.